Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We're here in the F-16 Viper and we got some Chinese PLA forces moving forward, island hopping, and they got one pretty close to here, so we're going to go knock it out. They're unloading some anti-ship missiles there. Today we're carrying two Mark 84 2,000-pound bombs. They are not GPS guided. We're not using any standoff munition because they have a GPS spoofer down there. So if they're going to jam our guiding, I'm not going to do all this work, you know, in order to fire off some missiles or drop some JDAMs that are not going to hit the target. So we're going to go in, we're going to do it the old-fashioned way, if that's how they want to play it. We're going to drop them with gravity, because as far as I know, there's no such thing as a gravity spoofer out there. And apparently they just got to the island, so they're trying to set stuff up. They're unloading stuff. There's no air defenses set up as far as I know, so they obviously are going to have flankers up to provide air cover. So we're going to have to take out some flankers. And there's also, from my understanding, 2 Russian ships heading over there as well for assistance. So if the ships get there, we're going to be in huge trouble. I'm basically not going to be able to do the mission. So we do need to get there in a certain time period before the ships get there to actually, you know, do it properly. Okay, let's go ahead and put in AB and let's get this bird off the ground. We're going to stay low altitude through this whole thing. I'm very much hoping that this mission doesn't turn into one of our Mission Impossible series, but we'll see how this goes. Bit of a bumpy runway here. We're going to be wheels up as soon as we are off the ground. Here we go, wheels up. Maybe a little too quick, but we're airborne. We have lift, so that's good. And so we want to stay super low here because we want to get the jump on any flankers that are maybe out there. There we go. And right through that little hole in the trees and down low into the water. So if there are any Chinese flankers, which I'm sure there are, we're going to have to deal with those guys. And then, you know, and we can't spend too much time fighting these guys because I do have a fuel problem. It's an F-16 at the end of the day, so I can't dilly-dally fighting flankers, you know, so we're gonna have to make this quick. We are carrying 6 AMRAAMs, which should be ample for us to get in, defend ourselves, get out. And I didn't bring any 9Xs because I cannot merge, not with these bombs and fuel tanks. It's not going to end well for me against flankers if I merge. So there's really no point in bringing those. And if I get really desperate and I do merge, I'm just going to have to abort the mission. We'll jettison everything and then I'll gun that guy. And then, you know, we'll do what we can. There's something flying on the island somewhere. It just faded. And I think we're making good time. We should get there before the ships. Although the ships will probably be in range to provide air cover, but enough time for me to still hit the target and get out. That's all theoretical. We're gonna see if it actually plays out that way. And we are about 20 feet off the water here, so if a fish so much as jumps out of the water, I'm gonna die. RWR, oh, the flankers are here and they see me, they're locking me already. They've turned in. Here we go, there's 2 of them. Got them locked up, they're right over the island. So we'll target this guy first. He's the closest one. 24 miles, so we'll climb. We don't want to climb too high, because I think if I get too high, the ships will open up on me. So I just want to be super careful with that. We'll try to get in range here. We're 21 miles out. We're currently below Mach 1, 0.99 Mach. So I'd like to get above Mach 1, but it is what it is. Hopefully we can get inside of 12 miles to launch this first AMRAAM. 10,000 feet and climbing. We're in range, 13 miles, Mach 1, Fox 3. And that missile will be fine on its own. We'll target the second guy. Okay, they shot at me. And Fox 3 on the second guy. Hopefully this kills both of them. We'll defend here, because again, I really have very limited time. They got missiles in the air, dropping countermeasures as we defend here. It's a good idea to drop flares when fighting flankers, even though it's a radar-guided missile, because these Russian-Chinese flankers, they have long-range Fox 2s. You never know when they shot one of those at you. So flares are not a bad idea in this scenario. Okay, we're coming around. I think one of those guys is still up. Data link actually still says they're both up. Never mind, they both faded. Somebody's still up. Here we go. One flanker still up. Just inside of 10. Okay, he shoots first. Fox 3, defend. And we'll pull away, chaff and flare as we possibly hit a beam as we turn away for a momentary second. Get super low to the water. And we'll just look for, there we go. So there's his missile hitting the water. That's what that splash is. I don't see my kill though. Although RWR says we're clear, so either that flanker left, here he is, he's on data link right now. It's supposed to be over there somewhere. Okay, he faded off data link, RWR is clean, radar sees nothing, so I think we're good. We got both of these guys. So let's get on target quickly, because there's more flankers coming for sure. They didn't just have two guys out here. And every second we waste is another second that those ships get closer to me. These guys do have AAA on this island as well, which will leave me slightly vulnerable as I try to line up the bomb drop, because I gotta be, you know, slow and steady. I don't have to be slow, but I do have to be steady and not maneuvering for these to come off properly in a shallow dive. So that will leave me vulnerable to AAA fire, but we're going to try to drop them from like a decently high altitude. That'll help avoid AAA, give me some more reaction time. But also because these are massive Mark 82s, like that's 2,000 pounds each. You see those T2s? Those are the Russian ships coming over here. They're spiking me right now. Because they're two 2,000 pound bombs, if I drop them too low, they'll actually frag me as well. Like the blast will hit me as well. So I got to be careful with that. Those ships are definitely trying to lock me right now. Oh, missiles in the air from the ships. We're gonna have to defend here. Those are S-300 variants on those ships. So those are actually quite dangerous. We're gonna get low here. and we'll do another pop-up to attack that island, that airfield, just a little closer up, but we'll defend behind this ridge to break line of sight for the ships. And then let's pop up. We got very limited time. Here we go. As soon as I come over the top, they're locking me again. So we're gonna have to make this quick. I don't know how close those ships are, but they're apparently close enough to shoot, so. Here we go, let's line this up. Here we go, here we go. They shot at me again. Targets are right here, I can see them. Pickle, pickle. It's 2 away, we'll break off. And I'm gonna jettison everything, including tanks. And we're gonna get low. Get out of here. I hope I hit. Did I hit? Yep, there it is, right by my tail there. We got impact. Definitely hit something. Okay, we've dropped our tanks, bombs are gone, 3 AMRAAMs remain. The ships are still guiding their missile. I'm going to switch to air-to-air mode, and we're going to run back to our island here. It says there's Chinese flankers out there again as well. I don't see them though. Yeah, look, they're on data link. They're fairly close too. Okay, luckily we're an F-16 and we're pretty fast. Let's get low here. Because those ships are still guiding those missiles. So we're gonna reduce altitude here. Those ships have to be inside of 30 miles, I would imagine, to be shooting at me the way they are. Which means they were actually very close to the island. Like, we had wasted any more time, I think we wouldn't have been able to do that mission. Let's get one of these guys locked up. I got him in a primary data link track. Just want to see where he is. There's one behind that cloud there. There's another one right here. That's the second one. Okay. They're fairly far back, but they're probably pretty fast. That's the island we need to get there. There is Patriot cover there at my airfield, who will cover me, and hopefully he won't blow me out of the sky along with these flankers. Okay, that's bingo. That's not good. We are definitely below 2,000 pounds. Yeah, we're like 1,800 pounds. So now I can't full afterburn to the airfield. I won't make it. And that flanker's climbing. He's trying to increase his range on his missiles. Because the higher he goes, the higher the range on his missiles because of less air resistance. It'll still have to come down here to hit me, but at least the initial launch, he'll have more range. Look at this, he's trying to lock me. He's absolutely trying to kill me right now. Just gonna reduce altitude a little bit more. They are very upset because I think we smoked whatever we hit. Like, that was 2 Mark 84s, so 2,000 pounds, so 4,000 pounds of high explosives was just dropped on their airfield. So I think they're a little bit upset about that. Also, because they're gonna have to answer for why I got through. Which means it might be better if they just sacrifice themselves to this Patriot here. You know, we'll see what their plan is. And I'm gonna have to land quickly, so once we get there, I'm just gonna have to go around and quickly come in on final. I don't have time to even help the Patriot kill those flankers. I just don't have the fuel for it. We're at 1,200 pounds. But the F-16 is really good, man, at gliding like this. Like, I brought this thing with 0 fuel. I've glided it into airfields, and it does just fine. You just got to make sure the runway's open. Okay, here we go. And this is our base. Where is the Patriot? Come on, you should be definitely helping me out here. There he is, right there. He's shooting. All right, and it's not at me. We have a Patriot operator who knows what he's doing today. That's nice. And that's gonna hit. Splash 1. Patriot got 1 flanker off my tail. Much appreciated. And there's a second one out there, but I think he's busy. He's not trying to lock me up. We got to come in and land this F-16 here. Honestly, the only limitation of the F-16, in my opinion, is the fuel, man. This thing can do everything. That flanker is still trying to lock me. Look at this guy. You got to hand it to him. That is one ambitious and very determined flanker. Even with Patriot locking him, he's still trying to target me. Coming around to line up the landing. And Patriot's shooting at him as well. And splash a second flanker. Alright, mission accomplished. Worked good. I switched over to air for a second because I was like, maybe I can shoot off an AMRAAM before I land. But the Patriot didn't need it. Had the situation fully under control. So there we go. That's mission accomplished. I mean, assuming I can land here, because if I mess up this landing and we explode, then that's it. But we'll put gear down and let's head in. Try to come in. It's kind of a bumpy runway, so and try to hit it properly. And we are slightly fuel limited. I mean, I still think I have over 1,000 pounds, so we'll be alright. And touchdown. A little rough, but we're back. Alright, there we go. So successful mission for the F-16. I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought maybe at the end there they were gonna get me, especially those ships. I thought I was gonna blow up before I dropped the bombs, but mission accomplished, and that's it. It's another successful mission for the F-16. I'm just gonna park it here in this giant hangar, and we'll call it a day. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.